Welcome back. I'm Harrison, and today I'm going to walk you through another show and tell style video. Today I'm going to walk you through a recent gift that I was gifted that was very special to me from an exhibit I got to see at the Met. Visiting New York City is something I like to do, and visiting the Met when I go is something I love even more. So here is the gift that I was given. I want to show and tell for you. It is called the Flemish Hunting Deck. Now, here's what you need to know about this thing. This is essentially just a playing card deck, a deck of playing cards. But not only is it special because it's Flemish, but it's special because it's illuminated. And if you don't know, illumination is where you essentially, like in the old-timey manuscripts, you hand drew and gilded and painted the pages, the illustrations, but also the letters. It was the whole process, and it was called illumination. And for this hunting deck of cards, it's all done and painted and drawn, and the whole thing by hand. And what's really cool about it is, like, it's two-sided. You have on some of these cards, all of them actually, you have the little mark that represents what it was made for, essentially. But on the opposite side, similar to any other deck of cards, you have the symbols to represent which value of card you have. But on the suit of cards, you have, if I can find them, you have hand-illustrated, hand-painted figures, people, to represent your jack, your king, your queen, etc. And it's really cool because I got to see this in person, the original, which was in great condition. It wasn't a replica as this is. It was actually the cards. And it was so cool to see just like these weirdly shaped, cut pieces of paper, old-timey cardstock, that some wealthier individual commissioned some other unknown artist to paint for him. And what's really cool about it is that it seemed to be a collector's item. I think we know this because it wasn't very used at all. And the original was in really, really, really good condition because of that. So it was commissioned, and then they believe it was just set aside. But it's so cool. I can't decide what I want to do with this thing. I mean, yes, you can actually play a game with it, I guess. But at the same time, I kind of just want to frame all of this and kind of just showcase the variety and the complexity of something like this, because it is more than other commercial, products, especially the ones that we have today. It is a piece of artwork. It is hand painted by unknown artists who would hand paint weirdly cut shaped cards that, just give you this sense of joy. I think playing cards can look a lot of different ways. We see a lot of different versions of playing cards in the stores, online, but I think there's something about the way these are done that you don't see today. Not only because of their aesthetic and that it's clearly medieval, but I think even the shape in and of itself, how each piece is done by hand, there's something to be missed today with this kind of vibe that this thing gives you. You look at this, and even though it's a replica, you look at this and you think, there's something special about that I'm starved of, something I don't get to see on a regular basis. And what's also really cool is the illumination is, in the originals, is golden. So there's gold aspects to each of these pieces, and in person you can see the actual gold paint reflecting and illuminating off of the surface of the cards. Here, it's a little bit more subtle, which is fine because it's a replica, but I think there's aspects to that that just make it, again, all the more special. If this isn't inspiring to you, I don't know what is, but this is very inspiring to me, mostly because no two are the same, and the imperfections kind of make it perfect, if you know what I'm saying. The hand paintedness of it all feels like it is equal parts organic and ordered in a certain way that feels intentional, but also, I don't know, where looseness looks good. That's what I get from this. Anyways, that's it. That's the extent of what I wanted to show you in this show and tell. I haven't played an actual game with it. I haven't decided what I want to do with it. You tell me what you think I should do with it. Should I frame it? Should I keep it in a little organized box? I don't know. But irregardless, I love it. I think you might enjoy it. I think the variety, the differentiation that this thing has, the difference of not only the symbols to make up the suits that aren't normal suit symbols, but also the shape, you name it, everything about this is original. Everything about this is different from what you're used to seeing, especially on things like today. So that's it for the show and tell. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.